Assalamualaikum and hello YouTube. My name is Nur Muhammad from NMWatch and we are back with the full review of this Martin SN0023. So I am not going to tell you which watch this is homaging, but immediately from the look you guys already know. And yeah, I have also done an unboxing, a first look or first impression video on this particular watch about a month ago, and also I've also made a comparison video between this and the watch that it is homaging, right? So I will of course leave a link up there for you guys to check it out. So I've worn this for about more than 1 month now, and this is the time for a full review. And of course, if you guys are interested to get this exact watch during the upcoming end of August sale, AliExpress sales, so please do use my discount code of NMWatch010 to get yourself a 10% discount code, right? So yeah, let's get into the review and let's cue the intro. Alright guys, so welcome back to the full review of the Martin SN0023. Yep, so let's kick off with a dimension check, right? So I've done this a few times, so I'm pretty sure that the diameter of this particular piece is 40 millimeters, but you know what, let's just check it again. So sorry guys for the hand, I broke my arms here. 40.2 millimeters in diameter, and of thickness of less than 11 millimeters, so 10.7 millimeters, and a lug to lug of, I think this is going to be 45 millimeters just on the case. If you guys take off this bracelet, that the lug to lug is going to be about 45 millimeters, but because this one has that protruding end link, so this is the effective lug to lug, it is going to be about 53 millimeters, right? So yeah, and of course the lug width, you know what, let's just let's just measure it, how big or small this one is. That is about 12 millimeters, right? So I'm not really sure whether any other vendors on AliExpress is producing an alternative bracelet for this one, but if you guys can find a 12 millimeters with lug width strap, so please do let me know in the comment section below, right? So but on the outer side of this bracelet is going to be around 27 millimeters, 27.4 millimeters, and sized up for my 6.75 inch wrist, it is going to be about, right, let's just see, 131 gram, 130.6 gram, right? So, and I have took out 2 links from this particular watch, and this is going to be this is the half link, so this is that is the full link. So I've took both half links from the watch, and now it fitted me perfectly, right? So perfect on my wrist, right? So during the initial review, I have mentioned my biggest critics of this particular watch is the bracelet, right? So you know what, let's just get the negatives out first, right? So first up is the resizing of this particular bracelet. So you see here we've got this link is actually connected by using these pins here, right? So there are no arrow marking whatsoever at the bottom of the bracelet. So this is the bottom of the bracelet actually, so I didn't really know from where to push, so I just tried on both sides, and to my surprise it is using this type of pin. So as you can see, I've already bent this pin, right? So what happened is that inside this link, right, so this link, so you have this sleeve, long sleeve here with an indentation in the middle, right? So okay, so you see that this bit here, so this pin is actually going through here, and you have to push it past this indentation so that for it to be for it to come out, right? So but if you are using your normal pin pusher like this one, so I have the I even bent this pusher here, that one's a bit too short, about maybe 10 millimeters, so it is very difficult. But so what you need to do is if you want to do it yourself, you need to have one of these, right? So I have used 0.7 millimeters pusher, right? So like this one. So I am going to leave a link down below if I can find this on AliExpress. Oh, come on, man. All right, so anyway, you have to have this pusher thingy, right? So this pusher, right? So this one, the pusher pin is very long, so you have to knock this thing in and it will come easily. It will come out easily. So please guys, so if you guys thinking of getting this one, so please get this one as well. Right, so that's about it. So let's take off the bracelet. So basically that is another one thing about the difficulty to resizing the bracelet. So the second thing is that I've removed just these two half links, right? So it means that if you guys have a bigger than 7-inch wrist, you might not going to fit this particular watch. So you might need to ask St. Martin for an extra, extra links, right? So that is negative number 2. Then negative number 3 is that the finishing of this bracelet is not really as good as other St. Martins, right? So it's not really that bad, guys. It won't hurt your underwrist here, but it is certainly not as good as the Tissot PRX, right? So that is one thing, but it is not as bad as this one. Quick wristwatch check. This is the Cadison C8200, right? So this is not an homage of any watch, but rather their own, unique design. So this one, if you guys already have this bit here is a bit sharp sometimes, right? So I can feel the sharpness of this bracelet. So the St. Martin's SN0023 is not that as bad as that one, but it is not as smooth as the Tissot, right? So of course the flexibility is very nice, but still the sharpness, I kind of hoping that St. Martin would give it a bit of radius here so that you won't feel the sharpness, but yeah, still it is not going to hurt your wrist. So that is negative number 3. That's about it. Other than that, I think this watch is good alternative if you don't want to go for the Tissot Powermatic 80, which will cost about $500 to $600. But this one, you're gonna get it. You could get it from St. Martin store on AliExpress at about $300 US, and of course during the upcoming sales it will be maybe a bit cheaper, right? So, and let's go to the good thing. So the good thing is that you see that we have that blue, aqua blue colorway, right? So this one, even Tissot don't have it, right? So that's one thing that is beautiful about this particular watch. And of course, right, so the dial is clearly printed in silver minute markers here, and it has a much better baton indices. We have double baton on the 12 and a single baton on other hour markers, and the hands, and of course this hour hand and minute hands is also very nicely polished, up to St. Martin standard that we are accustomed to, right? So, and of course we have this brush finishing on the top of the case, and we have this polish finishing on the bevel. And yes, this is not the exact same case as the Tissot PRX, because they have made it their own, but it's not really that much or different, but there is a difference, right? So brush finishing on the side, very tiny crown there, and about 4.5 I think. So let's just check how small or big this one. Yep, 5 millimeters in diameter, but still it's not really that bad, right? So it is to grip. So let's just check the right. So this is the sapphire crystal, so that is very good. We don't have any display case back inside here, but yeah, still it is okay, not that bad. So operating the crown is very nice. So we have this screw down crown. You can hand wind the movement, you can hack the movement, and the movement inside here is the Miyota 9015, right? So you guys know that Miyota 9015 is the high beat movement, 28,800 beats per hour movement. So that is very good movement from Miyota, but of course it has that Miyota wobble that some of you guys don't really like, right? So anyway, I've talked about the applied logo is really nice there. And the one thing that I prefer compared to the Tissot PRX is that this one doesn't have any date wheel, which makes it a whole lot cleaner compared to the to the Tissot PRX, right? So at the bottom side here, we have no markings whatsoever, but of course we have those quick release pins to release the bracelet. But like I mentioned just now, I haven't find any alternative to this particular bracelet yet, so yeah, for the time being, it is going to be staying on this particular bracelet, which is okay, not that bad, but then not as good as the Tissot PRX, right? So let's just put it on the wrist and see how it looks like before we do that obligatory Lume shot, right? So which is of course a whole lot better compared to the Tissot PRX Powermatic or even the quartz version. So you can see that there is a big gap there in the first link. So yeah, there is, of course, it is not that bad because I've managed to size this properly, but yeah, like I mentioned just now, it is quite difficult if you don't have these particular pins, right? So that is how it looks on my 6.75 or 17 centimeters 17 centimeters wrist. Beautiful watch, by the way. So yeah, I think they have this color and also the silver color and also black color, so with a sunburst finishing. And yeah, I think the blue color is the most attractive of them all, right? So let's just charge them up and see how it looks like under the UV light. So you know what, let's just bring in the Cadison here and let's just see how they perform in the dark, right? So I think the Cadison is, both of them is using a BGW9 Lume. So you guys ready? 3, 2, 1, and boom! Yeah, we have got both of them light up, and yeah, you can see here on the Cadison, it is using C3 Super Luminova on the indices and BGW9 on the hand. So I have no idea why they do that, but still, the BGW9 on the Saint Martin is killing it. It's very, very powerful, and this is why I can easily wear this now, from morning up until I even can use this the whole day because I've managed to get it sized right. So in conclusion, is it worthy that $300 US? You know what, if you guys have been eyeing, this is my opinion, by the way, guys, right? So if you guys have been eyeing the Tissot Powermatic and you think that the 14mm is a bit too big and you want to try it on before, you want to try to live with it, live with that size, so this is a good alternative. But like I mentioned just now, the bracelet lets it down, so maybe there is a future improvement from Saint Martin in the future. I'm not really sure about that, but until then, it is not as good as the bracelet. Actually, it's not as good as the Tissot, but the watch head itself is very, very good, guys. So yeah, a combination of the hands, the Lume, right? So the even the screw down crown makes it a whole lot better than the Tissot PRX. But still, if you guys think that this is worth it, so yeah, you can always wait for the AliExpress sale at the end of the month and use my discount code if you wish to get a little bit cheaper, NMWatch010. And yeah, so yeah, a good alternative, but not as good. Not as good, right? So that's the conclusion, right? So if you guys like this video, please give me a big thumbs up, and if you want to see more future video reviews such as this one, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Until next time, I'll see you soon. Stay safe and bye bye.